Hello everyone and welcome back. You know who it is. It's CR. Now in this video I'm going to be showing off my Supplemental Survival Tin, which is basically a kit. Version 2.0. Now before I start the main part of this video, I'm going to do a special channel spotlight / shout out to Doc Inc. Now he's been very supportive on my channel, and I've tried to support him as much as I can. Now, he's the kind of guy that likes to express his creativity through various means. Through artwork, he likes to cook, he likes to make stuff, he likes to put kits or tins and setups together. He also likes to go kind of scavenging or picking up stuff per se. He's an overall great person to meet. So I'm gonna drop a link down in the description below, and I'll put the queue up and end screen at the end of this video. It does not contain everything I need, and of course this is meant to supplement what I usually would carry with me, usually would EDC with me, usually would put in a backpack, usually would bring on a trip. Tape, cargo tape, self-explanatory. Aluminum foil, so I can use it as a base for a fire if the ground's wet. Make a container out of it. Use it as a reflector. Signaling if need be. Cut it into strips as markers, trail type of markers and stuff like that. Now likewise, I can use this orange balloon as a marker. Inflate it up with air, use it as a marker, store stuff inside of it. Pen, self-explanatory. Now here's an improvised whistle. Now I blew it very gently, and I've shown this off on a live stream. Very easy to make, and can be quite loud for what it is, of course. Here's a wooden flint stick with a hacksaw blade as a striker, so I can get sparks. Here's a mini big lighter, spare striker. It's inside a resealable baggie just to keep it dry. Jute twine, use it as cordage, ways to tie something together. I can fray it apart, pull it apart, and use it as tinder for a fire, for example. Here's a folding knife right here. It locks. It's bigger than the last one I had in there, and of course it's sharp. Around this stick right here, I got some inner strands of paracord. So one of the 7 strands of paracord. I just have it wrapped around. Now this is daisy chained together from a bunch of smaller strands of the paracord. So I could use this for cordage. Probably could fish with it if need be. I'm not sure exactly how much lines on here, but there's a fair amount. With this Q-tip, I got, well, a Q-tip. Here's some coin, so I can use that as tinder if need be, or whatever I need coin for. Some brownish twine, and on the tip here I got a needle here. Now to go along with the needle is a magnet, so I can use the magnet in conjunction with this needle and make an improvised compass if need be. And this magnet I can use to, well, whatever you want to use a magnet for. It's pretty strong too. I got some fire starter in here, just sealed in a little wrapper just to keep it waterproof, keep the water out. I got a little baggie right here, so I could store water in here, put water in here, store maybe tinder, fat wood, birch bark, cattail, wild edibles in there. I could put this around the whole tin itself if need be. So anything I can use a baggie or a plastic bag for, yeah, pretty much. Here's some bright orange paracord, 7 strand, multiple uses, anything I can use cordage for basically, as long as it's long enough. A swivel with a fishing hook with a paracord type of fly. Now this fly I might change out in the future, but for now that's what I have. Here's a recycling bag, so I can use this to store stuff into, use it as a basic emergency type of shelter, use it as a poncho, and if need be I can use it to signal with too, because blue is not a natural color in the woods. It would stand out in the grass, in the trees and stuff like that, and I can wave it like a flag, inflate it up, all that stuff. Poncho and all, you know, shelter cover. Some coffee filters, pre-filter some water. I could use it as tinder if need be. I just have it in a baggie just to keep it dry. And of course the tin itself. Now on the outside of the tin, I have a magnifying type of lens, which I modified to have reflectors on it. I just keep it in here just to keep it, well, from scratching up. Lots of uses for this. Solar ignition, clearly. Looking at things a little bit more close up that are really small. I can use it to create the lighthouse effect if I had a light source or an open flame source that's small enough. And of course a little piece of cotton material so I can char it, cover my face with it, wipe my hands. You know, whatever I can use bandana for example, I can use this for the most part. And this is what it looks like on the inside when the contents are back in the tin, excluding the stuff on the outside. And this is kind of how it looks like when I put it back into my pocket. Just some plastic or slash vinyl just to keep it together. Now hit me up on a thumbs up if you enjoyed this setup that I have here, which I actually do everyday carry EDC. Now as the world changes, so must oneself to reach a new level of skill and knowledge, one must practice. Now a single person can't help everyone in this world, but one person can help someone in this world. Until the next video from you guys, it's peace out from the guy that's always in creation mode, creative redundancy, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.